And we're live!
Hey!
Huzzah!
Huzzah indeed. So, welcome to episode 11?
11? Yeah, 11. 11 sounds
Yeah.
good. That's a nice number.
Podcast. This week we'll be talking about some bits from E3, the huge movie trailers that have come out this week.
Yep.
What we've been playing, what we've been watching, and a story about a man becoming Groot. So if we head down the line, introduce yourself, and actually this week our Facebook page hit 1,300 likes on Facebook.
Yay!
So go down the line, introduce yourself, and say thank you.
Yes. Well, I'm Scott, and thank you very much for 1,300 likes. I think you're very special. Love you.
And you're very radiant today, Scott.
I am. I'm very bright. I've gone from being
You're very incandescent, aren't you?
well,
Gotta
get that praise
trying to
going.
blend in with the background.
Oh.
Ooh. Jolly cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on, I'm Jojo. Hello, I am back now. Thank you very much for. It's actually over 1,300 likes. I think it was 1,302 the last time I saw it. But, there's been a lot of hard work put in by everyone on the team, and we wouldn't be where we are without you guys who like our page and communicate with us and support us all the way. So thank you very, very, very much. Love you lots, and keep an eye out on things because there's more good stuff to come.
Hi, I am Hoy. Thank you again for the 1,300 likes. It's been an adventure. I mean, it literally started with Jojo slyly inviting me and saying like, "Hey, Hoy, you want to take pictures for a Renegade Revolution?" I can like, okay, I guess I can. And here I am, regularly taking pictures at MCM and everything. So thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing more of you guys.
Hello, I'm Bobby.
Okay. Joking.
Thank you for everything. I think that he just died. Yeah, thank you for everything. I'm you in Renegades, and I'm looking forward.
Cool. And I'm Stuart. Actually, today I realised today is my 4-year anniversary of Renegades.
Hey, happy anniversary!
Ooh, congratulations!
You're fired.
Well,
Oh, rude.
I'm going off. So thanks for the 1,300. You know, it means a lot to all of us. Like Jojo said, you know, we wouldn't be where we are without you guys. Shush, speaker. And yeah, so thanks for continuing watching, continuing reading, continuing just following us in general. So thank you. So on to some news.
Dun, 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 dun.
Scott is sending me pictures. So first bit of news. MGM, the film company, have confirmed an Addams Family animated film is coming out later this year, which is awesome.
yes.
Yes.
So it's set for release. Actually, it's coming out next year.
Next year. Oh yeah.
October the 11th, 2019. So it's fully animated. It looks interesting. Obviously,
The cast is really nice, actually.
yeah, Wednesday creeps me out a little bit. And Gomez creeps me out a little bit.
It
but
looks
the
a
rest
bit
of
like
them
stop
look awesome.
animation. It might be stop animation sort of
No,
thing.
I don't know. I don't think it will be. I think it's fully
Probably
CGI.
CGI, isn't it? Yeah.
It reminds me of
Yeah.
Coraline, slightly.
Yes.
Hmm.
Just the weird kind of proportions and whatnot. Yeah.
So I think the general synopsis is about how Gomez and Morticia meet, how they find their house, and how they
that'd be cool.
start their little Addams family that everyone has come to know and love so much.
Oh.
It's going to be really interesting.
I mean, how long is the Addams Family? When was the last thing the Addams Family came
It was
out
in the
on?
90s, wasn't it? That was the one with Pubert.
It's been hot. Cuba Adams. But yeah,
Baby Pubert.
Mustache.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
straight to DVD.
So the
I liked it. Don't knock it. I liked it.
the cast been announced as well. So Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Chloe Grace Moretz, Finn Wolfhard, Nick Kroll, Bette Midler. I didn't see that one.
Yep.
And Allison Janney.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
You will possibly recognize the
Recognize the face?
face. It's pretty.
Or is Alison Janney? So there's. It doesn't have Cousin It by the look of it.
Not that we've seen.
Yeah, well, from
Does Cousin It live in the house though?
I think so.
Cousin It didn't really live in the house. Cousin It visited during
It
film.
came to visit, I remember, in the
Came
movie.
to the party.
Exactly, yeah.
And then ran away with another character's wife,
Yes,
which is hilarious.
which is what's amazing, I have to say.
And then they had a little hairy baby.
I think we need.
Yeah, they did. I forgot about that. Oh my god.
With a dummy in its mouth.
Remember that?
I think we need to have a group rewatching of Adam's Family.
It was on Netflix last time I watched it.
Is it still?
I
I don't know
think
if it's still, but it was on Netflix last time I watched. I think it's on Amazon Prime as well.
That can move to number 2 on the list, Stuart, because you already know the film we all need to watch together.
I'm not watching White Chicks.
We're
I'm not
watching
watching
White
White
Chicks.
we are watching this.
We're watching it
Not
for
even
Terry Crews, damn it.
can save it. No.
Come on, just
Very
for Terry
quick.
Crews, you should watch it.
It's the only reason why I'm watching it.
No.
So,
You gotta pay me to watch that. I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
can I just get really drunk and watch it?
No.
I second that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with-
Stuart
I'm
and
with
I will
Stuart.
get drunk and watch it, and then
We
we
can
can
drink,
do a drunken
that's fine.
commentary.
Oh,
I don't even know what it's about.
it's about some white chicks. I'm guessing.
No, it's really not.
It really is.
You need to watch it. You're really missing out. Also, you
Am
will
I?
never ever see oysters the same way.
Oh no.
Also, just saying we've got Ice Climber saying Terry loves yogurt. Terry does love yogurt.
Terry does love yogurt.
You have yogurt.
Yoga, indeed.
How does one make words?
So on to next. I've lost my mouse.
The next big thing is actually quite sad.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Was being a Star Wars fan, I was very, very disappointed with a great chunk of the community who have ruined this. So Kelly Marie Tran, who played Rose, who I actually quite liked, in the film, and I know a lot of people would agree to disagree on that. She has taken herself off Instagram because she's had a barrage of online abuse from people that claim to be fans hating on her character. And this has come shortly after Daisy Ridley? Daisy Ridley, who played Rey, has also taken herself off social media as well for similar reasons. This is not okay. This is cyberbullying. It doesn't matter if you didn't like the character. She's at the end of the day, these people are actors and actresses doing their jobs. You're having a go at them over a fictional character, and it's not okay.
Yeah.
So, and Mark Hamill, bless his little heart, has been out there really bigging up Kelly Marie Tran and showing his support for her. And I love him to bits. He's amazing. I really hope that she can bounce back from this, and so will Daisy Ridley. I just think it's really shocking.
I'm sure she will. It's typical keyboard warriors, I think, at the end of the day. If you didn't like the film, all right, that's it. No, you come out and go, oh, well.
It's also the fact that they didn't like the character. I think they also personally attacked her about her race, her weight, and everything, and so forth.
She's a very pretty lady.
Yeah,
very pretty lady.
I mean, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I've never been, and probably never will. But I've seen The Last Jedi, and I really enjoyed her character in there. It's diversity.
She was one of the more human characters in that.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that the last time you'll see a Jedi?
Maybe, I don't know.
Do you know what? I saw The Last Jedi. I saw The Last Jedi with Scott, and I literally left the cinema going, "Hey, Scott, I want to cosplay Rose."
Yeah, you go for it.
Because she's a really down to earth character, and she's not. The actress actually looks smoking hot. She's really stunning looking, and they made her look a little
beautiful.
bit. I think they actually made her look a little bit more plumper, and down-dressed her a little bit more in it. But I think that's a really relatable character.
Yeah. I think
what's wrong with it.
I think the trouble is with a big franchise such as Star Wars, you always get the hardcore fans that they want it their way. If it's not going their way, that's it. And I think it's a little bit kind of extremist views sort of way, and it's sad to see someone, and people persecuted because at the end of the day, they're doing their job. They're entertainers at the end of the day, and going on to do their job to get that kind of abuse. You mean you wouldn't go to your job and take that kind of abuse from anyone, really?
Well, I mean, could you imagine if your friend was subject to that kind of abuse for doing their job on social media? It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to do to any human being. So why should it be acceptable to do to someone just because they're a little bit more in the spotlight? The answer is it's not acceptable.
But that's the trouble.
Because people cannot distinguish between fiction and reality, kind of thing, right? I think something similar happened to the Harry Potter actor who played Draco Malfoy, and some fans, when they spotted him on the street, really went on his face and saying how could you, kind of thing, thinking I didn't.
I knew you were going to bring this up.
He's just there walking in his normal clothes, but hello, reality and movie.
So I just want to bring up something that happened at Comic-Con.
I didn't do anything.
So Scott was dressed as Star-Lord, and I was dressed as Rocket, and we were just going around. Some random, non-cosplaying random, and I don't want to spoil Avengers Infinity War. She literally came up to him. Oh my God, Star-Lord, and literally tore him a new one. How could you? You had one job. You just had to wait. And she went on this massive rant at poor Scott for about a good 5 minutes. And her friend was standing there, and I was just like, oh my God. You do realize Star-Lord's not real.
I'm not really the actor.
But this is the thing, though. That was we saw that literally within a couple of weeks of that was within it was still within a month of Avengers coming out. It could have she'd gone on to another Star-Lord that hadn't seen it, that was actually just doing Star-Lord from, I don't know, Guardians 2. It could have really, really ruined it for them. But she just went absolutely ballistic at him, and it was insane.
Well, there was on the other end, there was the Winter Soldier that you went up to. How much for the arm? I was like, what?
I was like, how much for the arm? Because I'm on the arm. It's important to me. And she didn't understand it, but then I left it at that.
This is banter,
It's banter. I was not.
It's banter, exactly. Because I have a friend who cosplayed Quicksilver, right, from the Age of Ultron Avengers. And someone came
did they see that coming?
And someone came up to say, you didn't see that coming, right? It was like, oh my God, kind of thing. But that's it, that's fine. It's fun.
It's pretty banter, and at least obviously with the Winter Soldier cosplayer, I realized, hang on, she's not seen this film. I'm going to stop right there.
Yeah.
And that's how I left it. I was like, I can't have a discussion with this fine gentleman.
No.
And I left it. But yeah, it's drawing the line between reality and fiction.
Long story short, bad internet. Stay.
Past spoiler territory now.
Huh?
Are we past spoiler territory now?
Yeah.
I know, Avengers has been out for a month now.
Been
a month.
I think we should be,
should be free as
well. I know some people that still haven't seen it, and I know some people that have only just gone to see it. Us.
I really want to just say something. Gotta just say it.
Ooh.
Do
I need to put a spoiler warning?
Mute.
Okay, right, spoiler warning.
Avengers spoilers until I do this.
No, we'll keep it like that, and then when he's done, I'll take it away.
It's 2 words. Ready? Thanos wins.
Wow.
Can I unsafety now?
Yeah.
You can. We can unsafety, so you can unmute.
I'll test the waters. See if we get hate.
I've got the.
It's gonna be all on you, Scott.
So, if anyone goes nuts, we're all good.
Let's not say we didn't warn you now. But yeah, no, internet can be so brutal now because everyone just hides behind anonymity. I left the Thunderbirds group on Facebook just because just the toxicity behind it was just ridiculous, and literally going out and going, claiming characters for a start, which I really, really don't understand. It's like nobody owns them apart from the creator. And then having a go at ITV and the production companies and just complaining because they don't like the new series or something. And it's just like, you know what? You're the reason why it's going to get cancelled.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. And who died and made you king of, I don't know, policing TV and everything?
The TV police.
TV police.
No.
It's fine to have an opinion, but don't go attacking the actors, the people who produce it and everything and so forth. If you want to give criticism, that's fine, but just don't go out your way and just like be a nasty git, you know?
Like,
You
put it this
nasty
way,
git.
how would you like it if someone
Kids.
came at you the way that you've come at these people? You wouldn't like it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Simple.
Exactly.
Just stop. Don't do it.
Behave, internet.
So
Stop.
sticking with movies. So there was a whole bunch of movie trailers came out this week.
I don't know what I'm more excited about.
So there's
Lego Movie 2, come on.
Lego Movie 2
Yes.
looks brilliant.
Amazing.
More Chris Pratt goodness.
Exactly.
One could say everything looks awesome.
Ugh.
Well, it doesn't, though, that's the point. Everything
Yeah.
is not awesome because
Yeah,
Duplo.
it's not.
You still haven't seen the first one, have you?
What?
Oh, Bobby.
We're getting there.
Disappointed, mate.
Right? We're getting there.
We
Yeah.
didn't even
I think we're gonna have to fire people left, right, and centre today.
No, come on, Bobby's still in probation. Give it
Mm.
time.
Yeah, it's not good though, is it?
Are you turning out to be bad cop in this entire organization now?
Awesome.
I'm not cool enough to be Liam Neeson.
So yeah, we had Lego Movie 2. We had Bumblebee came out the same.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Bumblebee.
Yes.
As far as I can tell, there is no Michael Bay attached to it anywhere, so
Ooh.
that's always a plus. It's like Bumblebee versus Starscream, so it's just there's no Optimus Prime, there's no Megatron, there's no weird space stuff. It's Haley Seinfeld and John Cena.
Yeah.
So-
John Cena!
Oh, I'm disappointed in all of
Okay.
us.
Luke just called Scott Nicolas Cage.
I don't even know. I'm not sure if that's an insult or a compliment.
I'd be Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
You don't say.
Nicolas Cage on a wrecking ball.
Became a locker
Stop.
Let's not start that again.
Oh.
Bumblebee looks good. Like it looks. Well, okay.
Bumblebee looked good as a character anyway. Come on.
The Bumblebee.
That was a sexy Camaro.
House Train of Dragon 3 got
That
like a
looks
sudden
amazing.
trailer.
Mm,
That looks-
yes.
Still need to watch the second one.
Yeah, we did.
Second one's really good. Second one's very good.
I say need to watch 1 and 2.
You haven't seen Hoi.
I know. I'm really behind on movies.
Hoi.
I know it's.
Are we just going to have one massive Renegade movie night?
We
I know
are.
it's really childish, but I want to see Christopher Robin.
I want to see Christopher
I
Robin.
want to see it too.
Christopher
Have
Robin.
you seen some of the memes that have come out of it? With there was one where it's like,
Is that the Grievous one?
yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's
It's, Owen Ewan McGregor.
Ian McGregor. Owen.
It's spelled. Just all right. Just go with me. All right.
Who? General Kenobi.
Not even Uncle Owen.
Oh, but yeah, that actually looks really good as well. That got a trailer a couple of weeks back, didn't it? But the one that I'm actually most excited for is Enter the Spider-Verse
Yes.
because the first trailer,
Because you're a massive spider nerd.
it is, yes. So the first trailer came out a while back and it looked kind of all right.
That was a weird noise. I want that as a text message.
I'll record it for you later. So like, it looked all right, but it had that
looks
weird.
cool.
It's got that weird kind of art style where it's trying to be a 3D comic book. So
Yeah,
it looks kind of weird, but it's the first feature film featuring Miles Morales, which is
It's
really.
Spider-Gwen.
Which I'm getting to that.
Just saying.
And then this one it introduces Miles as Spider-Man, but it also has old Peter Parker, which is interesting. And then at the end of the trailer, it introduces Spider-Gwen as well, which is awesome. Also voiced by Haley Seinfeld. So
Yeah.
she's everywhere at the moment.
And the music as well.
Yeah, the music looks really good.
Well, let's face it, it'd be weird if it was voiced by Troy Baker.
Surprise me. It's either him or Nolan North.
I don't know why all I can think of is that Bloodborne thing. What's that smell? It's blood.
Hey, blood. Stuart, we need to send you that video later. Play Bloodborne more.
A whole bunch of movies. So this has been next week. Well, started last night, but then carry on tonight and tomorrow. We've got E3 coming in this week, and then last week seemed to be like getting all the movie trailers out of the way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it
Yeah.
probably didn't
I think
calm down.
last week was also like a Wreck-It Ralph 2 movie, wasn't it? The
yeah.
trailer.
Oh yeah, you can't forget
Yeah,
that.
that one I love. That it's amazing. I've already seen some really funny Rule 34 pictures.
Um,
Did you say Rule 34?
Straight for 30.
Let me send it to you. It's really funny. I mean, let me see if we can do it.
Oh my god, why don't... Oh my God.
hang on a minute, I'll be right back.
Well, just put it in the group chat, Holly. We'll veto it first.
Oh no, what is this? I've seen that.
Hang on, what's she doing?
I have seen that one.
Oh, there's a picture.
Okay,
Oh, where'd that go? I lost it.
that's actually funny.
Why is Teresa there?
Someone send it to me
It's in the chat.
in the chat.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you go to the
Oh,
Hang on
yeah,
a
yeah,
chat.
yeah.
hangout chat.
What's this? Oh, yeah.
What happened in there? That's actually quite
Yep.
good.
Yeah, that's like probably the best one to describe.
He's not happy though.
He's traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most people would be, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
say so. Yeah.
Mostly.
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 But yeah, like I forgot about Wreck-It Ralph 2. I completely forgot about that. I haven't seen the
How
first
dare you?
I saw the first one in
Yeah.
the cinema. I think that's it. I haven't seen it since.
I'm really looking forward to Wreck-It Ralph 2.
It was a good.
Same. I love that movie.
So, anything else? Film stuff came out this week.
Mm,
I think.
no.
I don't think so.
Oh no, Last Man actually got a trailer. It's what's his face playing Neil Armstrong. They did like a Neil Armstrong movie basically, all about the first man on the moon, and they had a poster and a trailer come out this week. It looks pretty good. I've forgotten who it is. I want to say it's. No, it's
Neil
not.
Patrick Harris.
Oh, I wish. That would be brilliant. First man. Doo-doo-doo.
I'm sorry, I keep getting distracted.
Ryan
So
Gosling.
why not?
Yeah.
Naga Cougar has fallen asleep.
Oh,
on
it's
the window,
Ryan
and she's
Gosling,
curled
isn't
up
it?
like that on her side. It's really adorable.
No.
You can take a picture, I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
Durfy. So yeah, as I said earlier, I lost my mouse again. As I said earlier, E3 kicked off last night with EA's conference, and it was one of the most boring press conferences I've ever seen.
Get the worst one out of the way first.
Like, it's EA. There's a reason why they call EA Sports, right?
So, yeah, but I think even with like, let's face it, the only thing that I was a little bit interested in was Anthem, and it's exactly what I thought it would be. Boring.
Boring. Yeah, that's one word to say.
Yeah, like I'm interested in it, but at the same time, I've been burned by Destiny. I've been burned by Destiny twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I booted up Andromeda yesterday, Stuart.
Yeah, you
Just
do.
going back to EA, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to finish Andromeda. I want to do it now. And I loaded in and realized I have no idea what I was doing. Kind of had an idea, and then I forgot all the controls. And then I opened up and looked at all the menus, and I was like, I have no idea how to play. And I went into combat, and I know it was on the hardest difficulty. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm all right. I can't think with the controls well. I was playing with it a bit, and I died in the first encounter, and I was like, I might need to restart the game.
Yeah.
And then I completely lost all track and went, I'm not going to play Andromeda. I'm just going to watch all the cutscenes on YouTube.
Yeah, when I go back to it, I think I'm gonna just restart it, just because I don't want to get to where you are and be like, I have no idea how I was building characters, control what actually happened. So yeah.
But Anthem looks boring. It doesn't look fun.
It doesn't look. The only thing that
It kind of looks for me, but not that much. It's like possibly.
yeah,
It's
it
there.
looks. If it was in sale, I'd pick it up.
Yeah, it looks a bit like, so you get your suit, you climb into it, and you can make customizations and stuff. Apart from that, you kind of like shoot wildlife and quest for loot.
Yeah,
But-
I think it's going to be sort of like a Sea of Thieves and again a Destiny, where if you have a group of people to play with, I can imagine it being fun. But
Oh, well, it's like so many other games like that. So it's like,
yeah, although you know, like we've been going back to Division recently, and playing that as a team is really fun. Like, imagine playing that on my own, doing the story stuff on my own, being kind of,
Yeah, but if EA, you're thinking like, oh, where's like Dragon Age, or I know they have pretty much written off.
They're not going to put any more Dragon Age out because people are still modding the hell out of the current ones.
That was Bobby.
Yeah, but still, but people were like saying like, where's Dragon Age? We want more Dragon Age.
No, don't
Bobby.
get me wrong.
Last night, like, the Dragon Age.
I would absolutely love another Dragon Age.
They are working on Dragon Age 4. That's the thing. They have confirmed they're working on it, but that's it.
Work fast.
So they
Work faster. You see Bobby cracking us.
We need it.
Okay, so out of all the games that they announced last night, there's one game I think that's really good,
Two.
and that's two.
For me, it's
Two.
two.
For me, it's two as well.
For me, it was Unravel 2,
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's because it just looked really cute. And Unravel 1 was like a little surprise hit. It was a nice, like, 5-hour game, and it was just really fun. And then this one, they've added co-op to it, so everything's fun. Like, I think we might do a play
We
in it.
might know.
We might. Okay, no, we're gonna play it, but then we might like record it and do a little series on it.
Okay.
So that'd be good.
And Sea of Solitude.
Yes,
That looks cool.
Sea of Solitude looks interesting. I'll give you
It
that.
looks interesting. Yeah, definitely. So
I like
keep an eye on that.
The darkness, the kind of grimy, and the storyline looks interesting. And the gameplay looks like kind of an exploring sort of move through story progression thing. So it might be nice.
It reminded me of Rhyme, just in like the art style.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very
just
much.
darker.
Yeah. But yeah, that looks fun. But then everything else in the conference was like, we already know about this.
Like boring.
Oh look, it's FIFA,
Again.
and you've destroyed Command and Conquer. Thanks.
Or like, oh look, it's Battlefield. Oh, they're adding what is a Battle Royale deathmatch in there? It's like, okay.
What a surprise!
What a surprise! Cashing in on that one. It's like, it's typical.
Well, they
So
don't
who's
tell
next
you.
on the conference list then?
Sorry.
Who's next up on the press conference?
So at 9 o'clock tonight, so an hour after this should finish, is Xbox, is Microsoft. And then at 2:30 this morning is
Tomorrow morning.
Bethesda.
They was originally going to be at 5 o'clock, but they moved it so that it's slightly easier on other countries.
Yeah,
which is
to
nice.
the evening.
Well,
I mean, at morning.
for me, 2:30 in the morning is easier because I can just stay up past and just keep going. Whereas if I had to wake up at 5 to watch it, it'd be awful.
So, what game is everyone hoping to kind of see or kind of get out of this? I know it's a kind of like random question, but everyone must have something on their minds that they're like, oh, please show.
From Microsoft, well, because I was hoping it would be shown last night, but it didn't. I'm hoping for Skate 4.
Oh, that's going to come though, isn't it?
Sorry?
I thought they announced that already, haven't they?
They didn't announce it, but servers for Skate 3 came back online this week. Which is why everyone is sort of like, oh, Skate 4, and they didn't get announced yesterday. So everyone's thinking they get announced.
Didn't they release a new Star Wars game as well?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, so that's so Respawn, the company behind Titanfall. I think they did Titanfall.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they announced they were doing a Star Wars game a few years back, and then they announced some details of it last night, which is Dark Times, I think it's called.
Yeah.
And it's set between 3 and 4, and you play as one of the Jedi that escaped Order 66.
Oh, cool.
Like on the run and whatnot.
It
So I
doesn't
don't
look
know.
that bad.
I don't know if Joe's just being really still or if her webcam's frozen.
No,
No, she's moving.
She
Okay.
is very still.
Do you know, I am still kicking this whole lurgy in the butt, and it's really draining. So I know I am still alive.
Oh no, they've changed Hangouts. So on the bottom, you're not moving anymore. You're
Oh
just,
really?
That's weird.
Everyone's moving on mine.
Oh, everyone's frozen. No. Weird.
So-
It's just you, Stuart. Oh no, it's 56k Stuart's coming.
He's back.
So I'm hoping for more information on Fallout, obviously.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna happen. Come on.
That will happen. But there's a little nugget game that I'm really looking forward
A
to.
nugget game?
Yeah, I've been keeping
That
my
doesn't
eye on
sound
it, but there's
fun.
not a lot out on it. It's a game called Ashen. And it looks very Dark Souls-esque.
Ashen one.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, but it's really kind of cel-shaded, sort of cartoonier graphics, but it's more driven on like you have a character and it's really kind of droll, but you kind of randomly bump into characters in the open world, and if you kind of like stay close to them, they'll kind of like appear in your world. They can help, you know, you can fight, you can kind of like solve puzzles together, you can go into dungeons together. But if you kind of like decide, oh, I don't want to see that person, you can kind of just walk away and they'll kind of disappear and disconnect.
Okay.
But then like you could like find somebody else down the road or something like that. It just looks interesting.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
What do you want to see at some point?
I really don't know.
Like you've sort of given up on Dragon Age being announced.
I'm not giving up.
You're not giving
There
up.
is still time. There is still time. Maybe in the end of the, be like, oh, by the way, that is happening. There is still hope there.
You're
Just
holding
saying.
out for Dragon Age. All right.
And I
Well,
can't even get it in the PC.
Yeah.
I have it everywhere.
I mean, it could be that they didn't announce it at the EA one, but they're gonna announce it at the Microsoft one or the Sony one. You never know. Sometimes they do that kind of stuff. So, cross your fingers, Bobby.
I'm just praying for it.
Hope and pray, Bobby. Hope and pray.
What about you, Joe?
You know what? It's been a long couple of weeks. My brain's completely scrambled. I'm just gonna take whatever comes.
Okay.
I've got no expectations.
Cool.
You won't get disappointed. You won't get
If I have
disappointed
no
then.
expectations, I can't be disappointed.
Hi.
I'm gonna look out for any Monster Hunter World news, but there have been some leaks and stuff everywhere already. Someone saying something like, "Oh, they're gonna announce the Tundra map.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They're gonna announce a couple more monsters and stuff." I think someone said something like there's gonna be like an ice version of Odogaron as well.
Okay.
So
Tundra map. I'm just excited to see.
They're gonna be.
No,
Barry off.
Barrow.
barrier.
They're gonna be. It's
Barrow's
Uh,
freaking cute, man.
No, I think the leak was also talking about like Zamtrius might come back. I'm
Oh,
like,
Fat Shark.
yes. Jabba the Hutt.
I want to
is
know.
coming back.
I don't remember Was it Zamtress? You said.
Yeah, the big
Yes.
shark.
It's
It's
a
the
shark,
shark
and
one.
it basically,
Oh, yeah, I remember
when it has its like ultimate, it gets really cross and blows itself up and goes, and
Yeah.
then it crushes you
I
Yeah,
remember.
with its
It
blubber.
rolls over and you're like, ah.
It does this massive fat roll, and yeah.
I remember that. That'll be cool. Yeah, so that'll probably be during PlayStation.
Yes, I will assume Sony one.
Yeah. So Sony is tomorrow night at
Right.
about 2 in the morning.
Yeah, 2:30 I think it was.
Yeah. So yeah, tonight we've got Microsoft's at 9.
Yeah.
And then Bethesda's at
Okay,
2:30.
yeah.
Then tomorrow, I think Square Enix is at 6. Ubisoft's at 9.
So is Square
And-
Enix going to release more info on Kingdom Hearts 3? I wonder.
And then yeah, and then Sony's at 2:30, something like that. That's gonna be a bit rough. Yeah, you're saying Kingdom Hearts 3 has a release?
Has a release date now, 29th of January 2019. So Scott called it. He said it was going to come out January next year.
I was still holding out for December 31st.
You were really holding out for that.
You see people getting angry about it. They're like, "Oh, I'm like, well, why?"
No, what it was, they said it's been delayed, and there was an apology about why it's been delayed. Do you know what? It's like an extra month or two. I would rather wait that little bit longer and have a good game than get something that is broken. No Man's Sky. So
Multiplayer's coming to No Man's Sky.
no, it's not. We'll
Yes,
just
it is.
really stick labels on top of the packaging. Quick.
In the next update, No Man's Sky said that the multiplayer's coming in.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
when it releases on.
For real? Or
Real.
Room,
Not for gameplay.
I think that every single game now has multiplayer version or battle royale.
Or it's supposed to have
Oh,
multiplayer
No Man's
version.
Sky Battle Royale coming next year. But yeah, Destiny 2 got the next expansion got revealed this week. It's, Forsaken, and everyone's kind of annoyed because they've announced another season pass thing.
Yeah.
So they've done an Evolve where they've gone, hey, here's the season pass, and then as soon as that season pass runs out, they've gone, hey, here's another season pass.
Ice Climbers just said Persona Battle Royale.
Alright.
Yeah.
Did you ever remember when season pass used to mean, you used to pay like £7 and you got every single update ever.
The
Yeah.
best season pass I got,
Back in my days.
the Borderlands season pass is great.
What was it? What was it like?
They
Is
have
it Red
5
Studio? Who did The Witcher?
CD Projekt Red.
Decent DLC,
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
Loads of hours, good fun. Released loads of free DLC as well. They know how to do it.
Yeah.
Just everyone should just
Yep.
follow them.
Actually, they should be announcing news on Cyberpunk 2077.
Fingers crossed. Might
Well-
actually have some gameplay footage.
Yeah, we said that for the last
Fingers crossed.
years, but hopefully.
Hey, if they do a good job, then I don't care.
So, sticking with games, what have you guys been playing this week?
Division.
Played
Yeah.
Division.
Yeah, Division.
The only thing that we played was Division, I think, because I just
We'll be recording some Division straight after this.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I'll be editing together.
9-9.
Bye bye.
So I
Hey.
went back to Heroes of the Storm, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know why we went back. We just had a sudden urge to go back to it.
No, it was me opening Overwatch. I was like, yeah, I should be coming back. And he's like, yeah, why not?
Yeah. So we played a couple of beds.
We need
Like-
to do Sea of Thieves as well. Now that I'm better,
We do
Yes,
need to.
Yeah.
I don't sound like I have.
We've only got like a couple of days. I think. How long have we got left on the Megalodon event?
I think like 2 days, maybe.
Yeah, we really got to get that out.
We should probably do that.
But yeah, this time I will not let go of the drum.
Yeah,
I'll be drumming
You're
the whole
drumming the
time.
whole time.
I think we should have multiple people on it.
Possibly.
Just make it Stuart proof.
So in my
But Stuart, have you learned to park?
That's why.
one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time.
I've given up on
Can't
sports
multitask.
parking.
You don't have to do the handbrake park.
I find just launching yourself out of the cannon away from Stuart while he's doing that, you can have no problems because you're not on the ship when he fucks up. So
Oh, stop, Rocket.
Stop! You. Oh, drop the F bomb.
Language.
It wasn't Hoy.
38
Yay!
minutes into it, not drop the F bomb.
So in my quest to finally finish some games, so I said last week I finished God of War. I'm about halfway through finishing Far Cry 5. I've pulled off of Final Fantasy because I realized that's going to take me forever.
yep.
Whereas Far Cry 5, I can dip back to where I was. So I'm about halfway through that, and then after that, I'm going to pick up Persona from you, and then lose the will to live.
You'll gain the will to live,
Exactly.
I have been
It
listening.
become your life.
right? You'll never see it coming.
You never see. So what,
I'm still playing Monster Hunter, surprise.
Has anyone done New Last yet?
Yes, I got the full set and
Of course you have.
and the weapons.
What
and
kind of a
everything.
stupid question was that?
To give me all the shinies. But no, because they added a new monster, but it's just like a souped up version of Tempered Kirin.
really?
I
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's
Oh.
called
Even
the
more
Arch.
tempered Kirin.
Yes, it's called the Arch Tempered Kirin. It gives you like a new gamma set of the Kirin set. It had some like extra stuff and so forth, like thunder attack and whatnot. So you can have like the cold summer of thunder weapons in there. I think this is the set to go for kind of thing.
Nice.
It gives you level 3 free element as well, but
Yes.
I don't know. I looked at the stats and like the slots don't add up. It doesn't seem worth it.
It really depends on what kind of weapons you use, isn't it? Because like I use the hunting horn and the heavy bowgun, and none of the weapons really match with that set. So I'm thinking, like, I'm mostly hunting it just because they have a higher chance to get solid and shining stream stones to augment your weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I need those basically.
Yeah, I'm like.
But it's hard. It's a hard pony to fight against, man. Someone said something
Hey,
like
what if you
the
should turn into a
HP.
Let's Play? How many
Oh,
F-bombs are you going to drop?
way too many. You probably have to like just the whole video is like beep.
Am I going to bring out Captain America again?
Yeah, constantly. You might just well stay on screen all the time.
Oh, we learned. Me and Joe rewatched Deadpool, the first film,
Yeah, man.
and Colossus. We can get a language out of Colossus.
Yeah, there is a Colossus's language.
Oh, I can't. So is that going to be yours?
Can I dibs it? I want to dibs that one. I
Alright,
want to
you
dibs the Colossus
Language.
one. Language.
So just with the whole like arch tempered thing, does that mean they're going to be adding more arch tempered stuff to other monsters? I'm guessing.
Yes, this
Probably.
week is Kirit. Next week is gonna be Val Hazak.
Oh,
It's all right. The week after will be the Basil
Maybe
guys.
not playing it.
so
Oh, please don't. I think it's the good thing
All of
is
us are just going to be rocking back and forth in the corner crying. If it's Basil.
the good thing is I think the Arch-Tempered ones are only the Elder Dragons. So Beetlejuice, bye. You're never gonna get Arch-Tempered. Thank you.
God for that.
hello,
Yep.
arch-tempered pickle.
Oh, why would you do
It's not
that?
a dragon.
You're another
Like the
dragon.
tempered pickle wasn't bad enough. Imagine an arch-tempered pickle. It's like, ugh. Nope.
Nobody wants an arch-temper.
You can
murder
get
pickle,
you can
but
get deviant versions of stuff like that though.
a deviant murder pickle.
Like
It just doesn't sound right. It sounds like
Hoy-
something that goes in Wreck-It Ralph's
Did you ever play,
It feels like you left something in the fridge.
DS version.
This is
The
my.
which version, sorry?
The last DS version that had the deviant monsters.
That was,
No, I haven't played that one,
Uh,
unfortunately.
that was Generations, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had deviant quests and they were
That's the most-
horrifying. You had like Sky King Rathalos and
Mm.
like Deathclaw Tigrix and stuff like that. But the new version that's coming out has brought the newer versions of the deviant monsters, and there's a deviant version of Black Diablos because he wasn't terrifying enough as it is.
Oh god, I hated that. I was like, I have a few pet peeve monsters. He's one of them.
So,
Anyway.
what have you guys?
Moving on.
Yeah, what have you guys been watching this week?
I've gotten into Preacher. It's been on my watch list for forever.
Yeah.
And the embarrassing thing is, I was going to watch Constantine, which is also on my to-watch list, and ends
So
up...
good.
picking
It's so
Preacher.
good. Watch Constantine.
Oh no, I know, I really want to watch both of them. Well, obviously I'm making my way through one, so halfway through watching Preacher, Scott started watching Preacher.
It's
I was
good.
watching
Love it.
and
10 out of 10.
I really like it. It's very true to the comic book style. Even with the filter that they put on the camera when they film it, it's very kind of dusky looking. I really like it. I like the feel of it. Love the characters. Yeah.
It's Dominic Cooper, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
I read a couple of the Preacher comics, and they were really good, but I haven't got round to the series yet. It's on Amazon.
Amazon Prime. So seasons 1 and 2. So we've just finished season 1.
Yes.
And we're on to season 2. Cassidy still remains my #1 favorite character.
I will get around to that at some point.
But yeah, no, totally would recommend. If you're squeamish, I wouldn't recommend. But then if you're squeamish, you should probably know that it is going to be quite gory. But yeah, no, totally would recommend. If you like dark humor.
Yeah, seriously, watch Constantine though. It only gets one series, which sucks.
Only got one series.
Only got one
Fine.
series because
Oh.
they kind of messed up on the ratings and whatnot. But
Yeah.
the guy who played it, he's now
Amazing.
he's now the official Constantine.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Because they did a little animated series earlier this year on like the DC Access channel or whatever. Apparently that's really good. He does the voice of it there. He's the voice of him in the Justice League Dark film as well.
Oh yeah.
Good. But also the same version of Constantine has been announced to be now in the Arrowverse. So Arrow, Flash, Legends, and the other one, Black Lightning. They all like encompass the Arrowverse, is what it's known as. And he sort of showed up occasionally here and there, but now he's going to be a series regular next season of Legends, which is cool because everyone.
He's amazing as Constantine.
Yeah.
I watched it literally in 2 days, the whole series. And it ended up, and I'm like, yeah, when is the next season? And he told me that there's no next season, and I was crying for
Well, see, because Lucifer's also in the same kind of boat as Brooklyn Nine-Nine was.
Yeah.
Where, that's how
Oh
South
boy,
Tender, isn't it?
I know this. Now I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. He hasn't got picked up yet. But what was I going to say? I actually saw a version of Constantine that doesn't exist anymore.
Wait.
So they sent out a press copy of Constantine when it originally got aired, and I got hold of a copy from a friend of mine. And at the end, the main character, like the secondary character, has a choice of, do I follow Constantine on his journey, or do I go off and do my own thing and leave him behind? And in the version that I saw, she joined him on the journey. And I was like, great, you're gonna be like a secondary character. But then halfway through filming, she got a contract dispute or something, and just stopped. Like she, destroyed her contract. Like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. So they had to refilm all the episodes and create a new character, and they reshot the ending of the first episode, so that she doesn't join it. And yeah, so there isn't a version of the first episode that isn't canon anymore, which is interesting.
Yep.
So we finished up A Good Place this week.
That's so good.
Which is such a good. We're up to date on it. Let's say that. They're filming season 3 soon.
No, they're filming it now.
No,
I saw pictures already.
Cool. Yeah. It's a very hard show to talk about without spoiling it. So I'm just gonna say, watch The Good Place. It's on Netflix. It's brilliant. It's Kristen Bell. It's Ted Danson.
Ted Danson. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. It's Ted Danson. You gotta love some Ted Danson. And there are some Cheers references as well.
Yep. Like a lot.
But yeah,
Especially in the end.
Yeah, watch The Good Place because it's brilliant. Anyone else watching stuff?
What else did you
Nope.
watch after The Good Place? So you promised us you were going to watch something else after The Good Place, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, that is.
We finally started watching Thunderbirds Go properly.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody time.
2
Hey,
episodes.
hey, Bobby, who's your favourite character now?
It's gonna be always and only Grandma Tracy.
So Bobby's going to cosplay
But
Grandma
older.
Tracy in October.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
I actually saw a recipe that I may do.
Do you like the
All right. Let me just stop there. Who's making the recipe? Are you going to kill us?
No. They will look poisonous, but they're not gonna kill you.
So the idea that you came up with at MCM was like you were going to make cookies that look like little turds. Please don't do that. There are lines. You don't eat turd cookies.
poison. Oh.
Or steal from the restaurant.
Okay.
We have mushrooms actually.
So on to headlines of the week. We've got 2 brilliant ones. One of them which she sent me this morning,
Yep.
which is it's a little graphic.
Little.
In the podcast notes we have, I couldn't get the hyperlink to work for some reason, so just copy paste it. It's a little graphic, but
It's really graphic.
brilliant.
It's a little bit gore.
So it was a man in
I think it's Russia,
hang on.
but I'm
No,
not
it's
sure.
Belarus.
Belarus. Thank you.
Yeah.
Belarus. Where is Belarus?
It's
I have
next
no
to
idea where Belarus is.
Russia.
Okay, is it one of the ex-Russias or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's Belarus. Russia.
Cool. So he was flying a microlight, crashed into a forest, and ended up with a tree trunk going through his shoulder, like straight through and through. And he, got rushed off to hospital and whatnot. And while he was in the operating theater, while he was in the hospital, he was just joking around, just claiming, "Oh no, it's fine. I'm Groot."
Yep.
He's just
And as people take the pictures of him.
There's just tons of pictures of him just there with a tree trunk stuck out of his arm.
It's a really terrible joke, but it will grow on you.
Oh.
That was bad.
All right, I'll leave it at that.
I was gonna make some kind of dust joke, but
Don't.
Oh,
Oh.
too soon?
no, it's not. It is not.
That's
too-
dangerous territory, Stuart.
It's been out for a month.
Still though.
So, yeah, it's. She sent it to me this morning, and I'm like, okay, what is her like that? I'm out.
The thing is that I just sent a picture with the
Headline.
the headline
Yeah.
and that's it. Nothing else.
I did the digging.
Yeah, I didn't. I just saw it on Instagram.
Who planted it?
Stop, please stop.
And the other one is it's
I'm
quite.
gonna listen if he keeps this up.
The other one's quite adorable, which is there was an old man in China who he's a very old man. He's having trouble walking, and he was trying to cross the street, and everyone was getting like kind of annoyed and driving around him and whatnot. He was quite scared, so a police officer came, stopped the traffic, and gave him a piggyback across the street, which is adorable.
So
Faith in humanity restored.
Yeah, that is actually really sweet.
So cute, and it reminds me of like, you know, you see like the nuns crossing the street and everyone just stops. And like, you know, everyone stops for the nuns, but no one stops for the old man.
Yeah, that's
It's
stupid.
kind of sad.
Good on that.
That's China for you. There's not much traffic rules abidance really.
Really.
People
But
drive
there's also
however
respect
they
for the
want.
elderly,
Yeah.
elders. So, I guess, you know, it's a very Asian thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I actually, still can't go for the Groot one.
It's quite graphic, but it's brilliant.
It is so
Sounds
graphic. I was like,
How
whoa,
is that
okay.
not passed out from the pain? I just don't know that.
I suppose
Like
like
the adrenaline,
The
isn't
branch
it?
is like that thick, and it's in his shoulder. I mean, it's pretty popped his shoulder.
I wouldn't even call it a branch. It's literally like a trunk of a young tree or something like that. It's like huge. I was like, holy crap, how is he still alive?
like how is
Yes.
it? The thing, if you look at like the bit of shoulder that's left, it's like an inch.
I reckon it's popped his shoulder out of its socket
Probably.
because it's a ball and socket joint. I reckon it's popped it out, and then everything sort of like moved.
Hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, something like that.
Just skin, basically.
It's just a tendon. I've seen worse. He can walk it off.
Look at this.
You walk it off and like, yeah, you're fine. Slap on the back, have some vodka, go on.
Apparently, when he went into the hospital, he's like, "Can someone help with the splinter?" He's like, "What? That's not a splinter. That's a trunk."
It's the whole adrenaline / shock thing, isn't it? Where you
It must be, yeah.
Did the doctors come in and get to the root of the problem?
Right, moving along
Yes.
now because we need to stop this. Not nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Moving along, upcoming events because we need to stop this now. We need to move on. Upcoming events because we are running out of time.
Right, branch.
Shh. Hyper Japan Festival's coming 13th and 15th of July at the Olympia in London. I think a bunch of us are going to that, so we will see
If I can get time off.
there. Then
LFC.
it's the 27th to 29th of July LFCC at the Olympia again.
So is that the week after? Or is that the week?
That is the. Give me a second. I believe it's 2 weeks later. I could be wrong. It is 2 weeks after.
Cool.
A fortnight later.
Maths is hard. And then so the same weekend up in Manchester, you've got MCM Manchester. So again, 28th, 29th of July. At
I believe James is covering that for us.
Awesome.
So keep an eye out for James.
15th and 16th of September at XL is RTX London.
So Stuart, you're going. Bobby, you're going. James is also going because it's his 30th birthday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Luke is going well.
Is Luke going as well? Fantastic. So
I spoke
you
to
have to have a little Renegade knees up and stuff.
knees up, legs up, toes up, the whole thing's up. And then the weekend after that, up in Birmingham NEC, is EGX, the Eurogamer Expo, which, as I've said, I would highly recommend for anyone that's into their gaming. EGX is always a lot of fun.
And just adding to the end of that, 26th, 27th, 28th of October is October London MCM Comic Con. 26th, that's your birthday, Scott.
It is my birthday. I will be
That's
21.
my usual.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
How many is
Not
it?
even be 14.
Yeah, meant to be 14.
Mhm.
Ah, pet the rabbit.
Oh, well,
Beg your pardon? So, on some Q&A. We have some Q&A this week. Yay, Q&A.
Hey.
So we've got two from Laura.
Hello.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
So Laura's first one is how do people feel about the impact of Infinity War on the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a whole?
Okay, so spoiler warning.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Yeah,
Let me do the
spoilers.
sign. Hang on.
The spoiler, the X-Force logo.
X-Force story. Shh.
It's good.
She's a
Oh, yeah,
trainee.
Wakanda. All right, Wakanda. So,
Oh my God.
What? Oh, we're in Wakanda now. Oh,
we're Wakanda.
keep up like that. So, God, that film wrecked me for a start.
You put your hands down. Joe, put your hands down.
No, because I
hands
don't
down,
want people to
Joe.
understand spoilers. Otherwise,
Right,
we get in
so
trouble. People will
we'll
get
do-
abuse.
do
It's
this.
been a month. Suck it
Fine,
up.
fine.
Yeah.
This wrecked me. I'm so glad, Stuart. I'm so glad you told me
Yeah.
to bring tissues and not to put any eye makeup on because my God, I cried so much.
I had to put the makeup on for her.
Please.
I was a pretty boy.
But
Um,
with the impact thing, yeah, it was a hard hit, but at the same time, they've already announced films for characters that have turned to dust.
Yeah. Plus, Stanley on Twitter released a video this morning saying, "Don't you worry, I'm working hard on bringing them back, and Thanos might want to get out of town."
Ooh.
Proper smack talk from Stan the Man. It's on his official Twitter, and it's a fantastic video, by the way.
Actually, I read about that the writers actually from the Infinity War are making before before Avengers 4 something about Captain America and Black Widow.
Really?
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting.
So that's like a
I'm
short.
not
So
quite sure exactly what will be, but
maybe it's
they
like
said
maybe an
they
off
want
credit
to-
somewhere. 'Cause
Possibly.
We've got what have we got coming out before that? We've got Ant-Man and Wasp coming out next month.
Yeah.
Which I'm pissed off, right?
Why?
Because the reason it's been delayed in the UK is because
Okay.
of the bloody World Cup. That is their reason for
But
delay.
hang on. The world being the big
Yeah.
one. The World Cup is why we're having it delayed in the UK, which is
Yeah.
not the whole world.
Because they're like, no one's going to watch it because everyone's watching the football. Which makes sense, but at the
Point.
same time,
But then, if you're going to delay it in England and in the UK, then delay it everywhere, or just release it everywhere at the same time. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Come on.
but like we already know that Homecoming 2 is coming out. We already know that they're doing another Black Panther film. The
I'm not
impacts-
gonna be surprised if they put something different.
The impact's been lessened slightly, I think.
I don't know.
Well, I
read
guess.
that
I mean,
all the time.
it probably feels less for us because like a lot of us are into our comics and stuff, so we're like, oh, you know, stuff happens. But I guess to the like people who just got into like superheroes and Marvel just because of the film franchise, I guess it's pretty big to that, bit more bigger to them,
Yeah,
bit more bigger. Words good.
that is actually for me because
I think even the people that are big fans of the comic series are probably still shocked about it because the film was done that well.
Yeah.
Mm.
And for me the great thing about Infinity War, which someone actually brought up the fact that of Infinity War versus Justice League, was that
wow.
well, no, it was that they spent so much time building up all these characters that Infinity War allowed Thanos to be a character.
You mean
Whereas-
Thanos the motion picture?
Basically, which was a good thing.
It was. Loved it.
Yeah, we didn't know much about him. And we had a whole film to learn about him instead of having to have...
Generic bad guy.
Exactly. Or Steppenwolf, whatever his name was, in Justice League. And then, yeah. So, yeah.
Next question.
Next question. No, okay, wait. Infinity War, spoilers are over. Spoilers are over.
Good. Also from Laura, really randomly, because she does pop in the random questions every now and then. What favourite part of chicken nuggets? What's your favourite part of chicken nuggets? The chicken or the nugget? I like the nugget. I like the crispy bit on the outside.
Yep.
The same.
Yeah.
High five, Bobby.
I don't get the question.
Do you like the chicken bit or the nugget bit? The nugget bit being the bready bit that goes the bready bit.
I like all of it. Well, I'm not. If you put some nuggets in front of me, I'm going to eat
Yeah, but
them.
if
I'm
you
not
had
going to
to choose-
contemplate it. No,
Dude,
why would I
no,
have
seriously,
to
I got
choose?
caught in a massive conversation between Laura and Tony. Hi, Tony, about this as well. And yeah, you have to choose, otherwise Laura gets mad.
Chicken.
Nugget.
Nugget.
Girls,
Nice.
nuggets.
Nah, I like it. I'm going to eat all of it. It's going to be different.
Alright, so do then.
So one from Katie. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie. Hello, Katie. Not sure as everyone's a fan of it. With the news of Kingdom Hearts 3 being delayed till 2019, which Disney or Final Fantasy related world or characters would you like to see in the game?
I have to abstain from this answer for question. For
Yeah.
obvious reasons, so
Yeah, exactly.
sorry.
You know too much, Toy.
If Square goes down the same route of Final Fantasy 15, it will probably come out in DLC.
I was gonna say some Final Fantasy 15 characters.
Who knows? They might already be
Disney
in it.
characters. Is Rocket Raccoon already in it? 'Cause
They've got all the time in the world to put anything they want in it because it's
That's
going to
my
get
answer.
delayed
If Rocket-
again.
If Rocket Raccoon is not already in it, put Rocket in it. Why not? Put the Guardians in it.
Yeah, I'd like to see some sort of Marvel inclusion.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Marvel is owned by Disney now.
He's like, you guys,
Toy can't-
I already know.
No, like, she's got a really good poker face.
Yeah,
It's
look
like,
at
la,
that.
la, 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 la.
Bobby, any thoughts on that one?
What do you want to see?
Same much.
Well, like Rocket and
Yeah.
the Guardians and stuff.
No,
Reminds-
Yeah, it would be
I
good.
don't mind anyone else, but Rocket has to be there.
Yay!
I think
be like, "Yay!"
it would play really well against, you know, like against Sora and Donald and stuff, like Rocket Burst. It'll be it'll play
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, all right then.
So I don't know about next week because obviously next week is Father's Day. I don't know how many of us are going to be around.
I'm sure we'll do something.
Hey, do you guys forget?
I'm in my country. Win.
A little bit.
But anyway, so
With the podcast in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
We talked about earlier, but we'll flesh out that news once we we finalize it all. But
so there will be changes to the podcast coming up. So keep an eye on things. Don't expect it to be immediate, but yes,
exciting things are coming.
things are coming.
Hey.
Cool. So hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yep. I'm sure we'll do something next week anyway.
Even if it's just like a 3-man or a 2-man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
A 1-man. It's just me
It's
and
just
my
me.
Just
Hey.
one man show.
Oh, you guys can duke it out there.
We'll have a mandate. So we'll hopefully see
Bros chilling in a hot tub.
we'll see you next week.
Alright.
Been episode 11, it'll be 12 next week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye.
Where's the off button? There it is.